Hey, sixth grade, it's Miss Eichelman. I'm coming at you with the second half of lesson 15 suffixes today. Today, we are still focusing on changing using suffixes, but we are focusing on the suffix ible, I-B-L-E, or able, A-B-L-E. These endings actually might be easier for you to remember because the suffix is actually in the definition. Ible and able mean able to be or able to cause. Adding ible or able to the end of a word actually changes it to an adjective. Let's review prefix and suffix. A prefix, if you remember from yesterday, is a word or letter placed before another word. Adding it to the beginning of one word changes it into another word. For example, when the prefix un is added to the word happy, it creates the word unhappy, which has two very different meanings. A suffix is a word which is placed after the root of a word, which is what we are studying this week. Let's review verb and adjective before we continue. If you remember from yesterday, a verb is an action. An adjective is a description. An adjective usually describes a noun, which is a person, place, or thing. Adding ize or is changes the word to a verb. Adding ible or able changes the word to an adjective. We're going to go over some words or some familiar words that you probably have heard before. They all have the ending or the suffix ible or able. Some of them contain prefixes or roots we've studied already this year. The first word is audible. It has the suffix ible, I-B-L-E. You may remember the root audi, which means to hear. So if something is audible, that's a description of something. It is able to be heard. The next word is indivisible. This has a few parts. We have a prefix, we have a root, and we have our suffix, ible. The prefix is in, which means not. Then we have die, which means apart, and vis, which you remember, means see. So if something is indivisible, it is not able to be divided. You may have heard this word if you've said the Pledge of Allegiance. The next word is invisible. This has our suffix ible. It has a prefix in, which means not, and then our root vis. So if something is invisible, it is not able to be seen. The next word is flammable. Flammable has our suffix able and our root, which we might remember from last week, flam, which means fire. So if something is flammable, it is able to be set on fire. The next word is port. It has our suffix able, and you may remember port, our root, which means to carry. So if something is portable, it's able to be carried. Like our cell phone, and I remember we talked about a portfolio. Those are able to be carried. Our last word, familiar word, is sociable. It has the suffix able and the root soci, which means groups of people. If you are sociable, you are able to mix with lots of groups of people. Our words for this week are horrible, illegible, identifiable, and predictable. You may notice that predictable has both a root and a prefix that we have studied before. Our first word is horrible. Say horrible. The suffix is ible. Horrible is an adjective that means awful. For example, in the picture, the woman is plugging her nose and about to taste something that looks awful or seems awful because she's plugging her nose. It could be described as horrible. A fun fact is that the root horir means to bristle, and the bristling of hair on a cat's back or goosebumps on a person is associated with fear or horror. Horrible. The next word is predictable. Say predictable. The suffix is able. Say able. Able is at the end of the word predictable. Predictable is an adjective that means able to be foretold. You may notice that the prefix pre is part of the word, and a root dict, which means to speak or say, is also part of the word. Predictable can mean to speak or say about something before it happens. So, for example, I know that every night there's going to be a sunset. A sunset is something that's predictable. I can speak about it and say that it's going to happen. I also know that when there's bad weather, the bus is usually late. It's predictable. I can also predict that when it rains in Charleston, there could be flooding in some areas. I'm able to foretell that because it's happened before. Just like in the class, I can predict who's going to come in and start their do now right away. On virtual learning, I can predict who is going to say good morning on Google Hangouts. These things are predictable. Our next word is identifiable. Say identifiable. The suffix is able. Identifiable is an adjective that means able to be recognized or identified. For example, we all have fingerprints. This help people identify who we are if need be. Also, when you're thinking of smells, there are some identifiable smells, such as garbage, so you can recognize what the smell is. Do you think we ever identified what the smell was in our cottage? Illegible. Say illegible. The suffix is ible. Say ible. Illegible is an adjective meaning not able to be read. As you can see in this picture, there's handwriting that is not able to be read. I can't tell what it says. It's illegible. This document is so faded that I cannot tell what it is. It is also illegible. Sometimes when grading do nows, I had some students whose handwriting was illegible. I was unable to see what it said. Think about it. Is your handwriting illegible? Well, those are our rest of our words for lesson 15. Go ahead, kiss your brain, because it grew, and complete all the questions so you can have practiced for our quiz on Friday. I'd like to see more 100s this week.